Even if you say I have a boyfriend, men know I have a chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
Be given an open.
Yes, you're already making yourself accessible. If you are in a relationship, you shouldn't say shit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's gonna come around in 2 months. You still got that boyfriend, like, you know, and he's gonna still be waiting, and you just let him know that you still have an interest.
And men will wait, and they know that about each other. And it's embarrassing to your man in your relationship to even acknowledge a man trying to get at you. You should be like, the fuck?
Yes, absolutely. I love everyone more than myself. I love my children more than I love myself. I would die for my brother. I would die for my mother. I love a bunch of people more than myself. In fact, my entire life is putting people above me, putting other people's happiness above me. I believe that's what men do. Men stayed on the Titanic for the women and children. When you're a man, you're responsible for other people's physical and emotional happiness, of course. I wake up every day and work so that other people can enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's all I do. Every single person I love, in many ways, I love more than I love myself.
Having your period is not a valid excuse for you to treat your man like shit. Your body is going through something that we will never understand. It does not mean shit on us, yell at us, call us fucking names, and say that we are the problem in the household. Because then all that's going to do is cause a rift in the relationship, and then we don't give a fuck about your problems. And we don't want to hear about what's going on. And then the man doesn't want to learn about your period, and then you call him a piece of shit that he doesn't want to learn about what's going on with your body, but every time he comes around you, he gets his fucking head bit off. Control your goddamn emotions. You don't get to just feel a certain way and then attack people verbally and physically. Too bad.
Do you believe in gender equality?
I believe the genders are different, but equally important. I believe in equality in importance. I do not believe in equality in capabilities. I do not believe a man can have a baby. I do not believe the average woman can fight combatively against the average man. I believe we're built differently. I believe God has designed us to be different. We are two halves of a whole. And when a woman is feminine and a man is masculine and we work together, we create perfect unity, which is why we're designed to be different. So do I agree in gender equality? Yes. But that term is hijacked. That term is used as a Trojan horse for pretending that all the genders can do the same things. And that's not true. This is what they do in the Western world. They hijack terms. They come along and say, you don't believe in gender equality. I say, yes, I do. I believe we're equally important. No, because you don't believe that a woman can do everything a man can do. No, I don't, because she can't. And a man can't do everything a woman can do. We do different things. So I do believe in gender equality, but I don't believe in the new version of it that they're trying to purport on the populace because it's deliberately used as a weapon.
If my husband is telling me no, I have to trust the God in him enough to know that there's a reason why. I would ask, like, well, why? Like, why are we doing it this way? One of the things that he told me was, when we're on the battlefield and bullets are flying, I don't have time to tell you why you need to duck, you need to run. You just need to do what I say. And then later, I will come back and I will tell you. If the battlefield is life, if the battlefield are challenges, then I have to be able to trust the God in the man that I chose to say, oh, okay, he's trying to make sure we don't die out here.
I think a man should provide for a woman financially, completely and utterly. If she wants to work, if my partner were to say to me right now, I really feel like getting a job, it would make me happy, then I'll say work. But she doesn't have to. Her job is looking after the children, looking after me, and being as happy as possible. I am a man, my life is stressful, my life is pain. I go to jail, I suffer, I have to deal with making money. I have constant endless headache. I do all of that so I can give you everything, but then I get to have you. Your job is to be happy. I want you to smile. I want you to look your best and feel your best all of the time. If I'm a misogynist for saying that I go through so much pain so that we can be financially secure, so I hope the woman I care about does not have to work a job. If that makes me a bad person, then so be it. Because all I'm saying is I want to take care of her in every single realm. I take care of her physical safety. I take care of her financial security. That is my job as a man. And if more men acted like me, you will see that the world will be a happier and better place.
Rights, but we can't define what a woman is. But also men can be women. And no uterus, no opinion. But also men can get pregnant. Men are oppressing us. But also, it's okay if biological men take over our spaces and our sports. Women are so over-sexualized in this culture, but it's empowering if women are the ones sexualizing themselves. Are you guys quite done yet? Like, are you okay?
We know. Facts. Marriage is overwhelmingly unsuccessful. It is way more dangerous than skydiving. Yes, you die from the skydiving, but the chances of a catastrophic skydiving incident is like 0.0003, and one where you die is 0.00001. It's like very limited, the chances of dying from skydiving. Whereas the chances of divorce, again, 56% divorce rate. How many stay together who are unhappy and they just stay together because they don't give up half their stuff or for religious reasons or whatever? This is a technology with an unbelievably bad failure rate.
Do more people die from marriage or skydiving?
Well, I think more people wish they were dead from marriage than skydiving. I think most people's sense of self, many people's sense of self dies as part of an unhappy marriage. Like, it's not a question of will you die? It's that you're alive and not living your life in a way that's enjoyable or in a way that's authentic to who you are. And I think a lot of people are doing that as a function of the choice that they made of marriage. And again, I'm not saying don't get married. But what I'm saying is, when someone says, I'm getting married, why is it impolite to say, why? Why? You're about to do something incredibly dangerous that fails so much of the time. Why not just say, why? I'm not saying, why would you do that? It's stupid. I'm saying, why? Because most people's answer doesn't make any sense. Well, because, I don't want to be alone. Wait, you have to get married to not be alone? Join a church group. I don't know. Join a baking squad. Join a softball team. You won't be alone. What does that mean? Well, I want to have, regular sex. Okay, I don't know that getting married is the solution to that. Like, it's not a guarantee of regular sex. First of all, you're not even allowed to ask the question why. If anything, if you don't say, oh my God, that's so great, you have intimacy issues.
Men hate arguing. So if he takes a chance to confront you about something, he's showing you he cares because he's about to compromise his peace just to try to get through to you. A man who doesn't care ain't gonna say nothing. He doesn't care. He's gonna deal with you when he wants while he searches for someone else.
Ladies, I think we have become way too difficult. I think so. And fellas, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but why is it that when a man asks you what you want and then you give him 5 things and then he works really hard on those 5 things, as soon as he starts to get the hang of the 5 things that you like and you want, you give him 5 new things? Y'all keep moving the goalposts. And I'm not saying that, things don't come up and everybody is always growing and evolving, but come on, y'all. Y'all don't ever add any new things that y'all give to men. Like, nothing. Really, sadly, men really don't get anything, to be quite honest. They get next to nothing. But y'all don't want to cook no more. Y'all don't clean. Y'all don't want to suck no dick. Y'all don't want to rub his back. Y'all ain't nice. Y'all don't tell him he handsome. Like, it's almost nothing. Y'all get nothing. Men get nothing, and women want everything. Spooky.
Should a guy date you?
Well, I put them as my #1 priority, loyal, and I don't entertain any other guys. They have my full attention.
And you think a man values loyalty the most in his woman?
Yes, 100%.
Why would a man want that?
Because why does a man want a girl that talks to 50 million other guys?
So if we were dating and then you had a guy slide in your DMs and he said, hey, you're beautiful, how would you respond to him?
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell him, sorry, I have a boyfriend, nothing?
I wouldn't respond at all. I'd send it to my boyfriend and I wouldn't respond at all.
What gives you that mentality?
Because I want the same respect. So I'm going to respect them to have that same respect in return.
So you're a man, if a chick DM'd him, he should act the same way?
Yes, 100%.
Why
Yo, check her out. You are so in. Go talk to her. Okay, I got this. Hey, I love your shoes.
They're my sister's.
Cool. Well, I saw you from across the bar and just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
Anyways, do you live around here?
Why?
Just wondering. Can I buy you a drink?
I don't drink. She's allergic.
Maybe you have a hobby or an interest, something we might have in common.
I don't know. It's possible.
Do you like living?
Sometimes.
Okay, cool. Well, enjoy your night.
Oh my god, he was so cute! You guys will make the perfect couple!
How'd it go? Not good. I guess I wasn't her type. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Cool.
Wait, where's he going? What a jerk! It's okay, you're too pretty for him anyway.
Men these days don't know what they want.
Why are men expected to accept female hormones, but women won't accept male hormones?
Wow. That's a really good question. That makes me so ignorant, but I've never once I've definitely been like, wow, what a horny man, but I've been like, oh, my period, I'm so mean. Okay, wow. That's a good question.
How often did you see a black family having kids out of wedlock?
It was rare. The boys were afraid. We were afraid to make babies out of wedlock because we would have to have a shotgun wedding. We would have to get married But what happened if a girl did get pregnant, she would have to leave town because it was an embarrassment for black women to get pregnant out of wedlock. Less than 10% of black babies were born out of wedlock without growing up. And if she got pregnant and was not married, she had to raise that baby. She would have to drop out of school and everything and raise her baby. And the women knew that, so they were less likely to have a baby.
How about abortions? When did that
Unheard of. Unheard of. Black people used to be amazing people at one time.
Right.
And really, I'm telling you. And I never imagined that one day it would get to this.
Raising daughters is so much easier because I just want her to be happy. You want to be a princess? Oh, you're a mermaid. That's great. It's Christmas. You're happy. You're smiling. With my daughters, I just want them happy. She wants a toy. Give the toy. He wants a toy. He wants what? What does he want? How many push-ups has he done? What do you mean toy? What toy? Bring him here! And I get mad. Because with your sons, you have to prepare them for life as a man. It's hard to be a man. So I think to my sons, the hardest thing is for me not to be as soft as I want to be. With your daughters, you get to just be yourself. And everyone thinks that I'm a big, mean, evil man. But you'll often know if you've been through enough life that the mob bosses or the big evil men, we're the softest guys. I'm so soft with my daughters and with my kids. And sometimes with the boys, it's hard to be hard on them, but you have to be. It's my duty sometimes to harden my heart and say, no.
Men are not that complicated.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's what women don't get. You got to make sure your man is good internally because the world beat them up every day. And if somebody calling, especially if the man making some money, everybody calling, can I get this? Can I get that? But nobody stopped to say, how is your day? Good morning, good afternoon. Simple shit like that means the world to me.
So wait a sec, how are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure. Like none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. You know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men, and that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago, other than we switched out farm labor for HR work. But other than that, we're secretaries, nurses, daycare ladies, early childhood education, administrative assistants, retail workers, all the same shit that we were a century ago.
This is the final question I'm going to ask you. Okay. Could you be with a masculine woman?
Of course not.
Why?
You can't talk to me like I'm crazy. Because in my shit, I'm the king. Can't be two kings.
But then how could you date a woman that makes $200 billion?
Name me a nation with two kings.
I can't.
You can't. So that's what I'm saying. But if it's $2 billion and you got $200 billion, that's shit. I gotta respect you.
So she's the queen.
Yeah, but just because she makes more than me doesn't mean she's masculine. You guys are masculine right here. Now, right here. Motherfucker, where you been? Who is that? That's what guys don't really like and respect. Just because you make more money don't make you masculine.
Yeah.
But if I marry a girl that's worth $200 billion, that's her shit. Okay, that's your shit.
That's fair.
But when we go to Bahamas, I got some shit too.
Right.
So
and be soft.
Exactly.
And talk to me sweet with a nice tone.
She gonna talk to me sweet.
Period. So that's a learning lesson, ladies. We've said this before. Check your tone, mind your volume when you speak to a man, because he ain't gonna let you talk to him just any kind of way.
And if you get these eyes, don't say nothing else. If you say something and a motherfucker go, stop it. I'm letting you stop. Don't say nothing else. All right, I gotta go.
All right.